Hello, welcome to another Alpha Strike replay video, and we're continuing our look at Eldfall Chronicles, which is Free Company.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So we're going to be having a look eventually at, these are the 4 factions that come in the main box.
That starter one that you got.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yep. So we're going to have a look at each of those. We're going to do 4 videos or something. And yeah, we'll have a closer look at how they are after I put them together. Tarron's going to have a closer look at them for me.
So we're going to go, today we're looking at swoosh. That's quality.
That is quality. So we'll start with yours, because I put it closest to you.
You did, and I'm very grateful.
So who do we have? Grab the box.
This is the Coalition of Thenion. Hopefully I haven't mispronounced that, but that could be anything really.
Yep.
Eldfall Chronicles Coalition of Thenion. And I like it because it's Ranger / Assassin /
Assassin / Assassin.
Yes, just slash everywhere. They look really, really cool.
They do, yeah.
Look at that. They're like Night Elf Hunter type things. I think they're brilliant.
But there's some other ones there. So we'll grab all of these.
Yep.
Whoops.
Have a look at them.
All right, so pick one, and we'll have a closer look at it. You can.
Well, let's do this guy. Which
the Archer. That's the Archer. The Ranger Guild Hunter.
Ranger Guild Hunter.
Ranger Guild Hunter. Now that one came in. So the bases for these, some of them have scenery on it, some of them don't, but they all have like a slot. So it's that base is for that model.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So this one had the wood was part of the base. From memory.
Okay.
From memory. I'm going by memory.
The slot's down here with his foot,
a bit.
I guess.
Yeah, so there was a slot on each of those wood things.
Okay.
Actually, I think the wood thing was separate too.
It's possible.
Yeah, they're all separate pieces. You didn't have to cut them out of a sprue or anything.
Yeah, it looks like there's glue around the base of the wood there. So yeah, that's probably true.
Totally. And yeah, so the bow and the arm was one. I think that was one thing as well. So it was actually quite easy to put together. You know, there's the only fiddly part was if you're trying to get a few locations together. You know, and you're going to get that with any of them. But because the plastic that they do is really good to work with. Like using super glue, a dream. Yeah, really, really good.
But you look at I look at that and I think, well, that is probably in 900 different pieces, and you needed forceps and bloody clean gloves and 9 hours to put it together. That's insanely cool.
Yeah, it was very good. There wasn't that much cleaning on it at all. It was really good.
And to get a good quality miniature, and I'm not getting like sponsored or anything. These look really, really cool.
Yeah. Right?
They're very groovy looking miniatures. I like the look of these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all really cool. But that's awesome. Look at the amount of detail you can get on that. He's got all buckles and things on his vest there.
Yeah. And
the quilting on the bow arm. And he's got little spikes and things on his bow. And if my eyesight was better, I'd probably do well with this. But, I mean, they're so cool.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. I like that one. It's a nice model. So who else do you want to have a look at?
This guy here.
That one there. That would be the Tarron Swashbuckler, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
He does look a little piratey.
Tarron Swashbuckler. I think from memory, he is also he can join the Merc. He could be a neutral, so he can work with the others, or be within the neutral faction, the mercenaries.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the things that they unlocked for the Kickstarter. So every box now has one of its members that can be used in another faction and whatever.
And that was part of the Kickstarter.
Yeah, they did unlocking. Yeah,
that's very cool.
It's a good idea.
But he looks like you could make a D&D character or like a Frostgrave dude or something. You could use that for so many things.
Oh,
but it's an awesome looking model.
If you're thinking your like Forgotten Realms, Dark Elves and all that sort of thing, the Drow Elves.
Yep.
That's
you paint the skin different colours and you can have different like levels of elf.
Yeah.
However they do it in different games. But I mean, the detail on it is just insanely cool.
Yeah.
He's got those like different layers on his leg armour there.
So he's stuck onto the base and then 2 arms, I believe.
And I'm
not sure if I'm sure the head was separate altogether. No, I think the head was part of it. I can't quite remember. But the 2 arms were definitely separate, so there may have just been the 4.
Hopefully you're
4
watching
pieces.
pics and vids and all that sort of stuff
Yeah, I
instead of
just
looking
can't
at us. But
quite
yeah,
remember.
you'll probably see what's going on there. But he's very good. I like that. It's a very fine, detailed, and intricate little model, but it's a simple one. It's a dude with 2 swords.
Yeah.
And
he's sort of
just some motion and cloth and stuff.
That's right, yeah. It makes a huge difference, eh?
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm saving the best for last. But this one here is awesome looking.
So this would be the Night Temple Priestess, or it could be the Nightshade. Tell you what, I'm going to open the box. We've got the cards in there.
I think this is probably the priestess, but you never know.
Okay, so the Night Temple Priestess is the other one. So this, this is the Nightshade. Yeah, I think I'll just keep these cards out.
So she's Nightshade.
Yeah.
Which I'm seeing that in like dark purple or like really, really deep blue.
Yeah.
Or a black finish.
Well, if you have a look at the art, because they've gone with like shades of purple
and blue. Yeah.
So that really, because of that flow of all the robes and everything is just really good. It's very dynamic.
And I like the idea of not just painting them black. I mean, I've done some assassin-y type things, and you do a grey with a black wash over, and it can look really, really good.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of it like a really deep purple for these, for some reason. Or like, say, a midnight blue type thing.
Yeah, but she's really nice, so it's got to
very
flow.
Cool. Bless you. With the hood and the dual knives, and that cloak is...
It's great, isn't it?
I don't know what's going on there, but I like it.
It looks like she's sort of jumping down from a height. And
yeah.
Like, it's just her foot that's glued on there. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but it's fine. It seems to be fine.
It looks fairly sturdy.
So,
yeah, the minis have almost no weight to them.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep her in a thing somewhere reasonable, she's fine. Okay.
So the Night Temple Priestess.
Good lord.
That one there. That one was unlocked as an extra model into the starter box based on how many people backed it. Every box got an additional mod, and that was the one for these guys.
I mean, holy crap.
And yeah, so keywords mage, so it has spells, enchanter, which is the realm, I guess you could call it, of magic that they focus around.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she has magic, has a spear, drain life, life leeches, some spell stuff. We'll talk about the factions and like how each of the models work together in a later video. Now we're just having a look at the miniatures.
And we're definitely getting a game or two in at some point.
But she had a lot of pieces, as you could probably guess.
She's got a tail in under there.
Yep, that was glued on.
And she's glued into the like this ethereal, watery, smoky type stuff.
Yeah, it's like a smoke thing. The wings were separate, the arms were separate. I think the head was separate as well.
Yeah, that looks like it might have been glued on, yeah.
But you just, that leg there, and there. But it wasn't that awkward to do, even there's a lot going on in that model when you look at it. But and putting it together, it fit just fine. It fit just fine. It was good.
And that I've done a few where they've got like big wings and there's a lot of bits and pieces on there, and it takes, and you're just trying to get it to go. Yeah. And that looks like it would have taken me a long time to do. But it has the detail on the wings. It's supposed to be like bat-like wings, so it's got some texture. It's got like the leathery texture on there. Yeah. So you contrast paint, so your washes would be just excellent for that. You put a basic like skin colour on there or leather colour or something. Yeah. And then wash it, and you'll get all of that detail coming out, hopefully. Mm. That's really, really cool, man. Yeah, really, really, it's nice. That's a lovely model to include in there, thanks to the Kickstarter backers. You should pat yourselves on the back. Well done, is, yeah. She's brilliant. Yeah, she's lovely. I love that. Yeah, very, very nice model. All really good models, and it's a nice little set. So they're fast and magic and secret and ranged attacks and all sorts of stuff. Well, I saw Ranger Assassin and went, yeah, that's mine. I'm doing them. So those Coalition of Thenion. I think you'll have fun with those, and I'm not sure I'm going to have much fun facing them. Okay. But I just for that model is like and those are. I mean, that's 4 But you've got a force there, right? That's an actual built force.
That's it. Yep. That's all you need.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
You can buy extras. So some models are individual. You can only ever have one. There's a couple in each of the boxes. I think where you can have like 2, or in some cases 3, depending on who you're with.
But you've got a basic game right there with 4 models.
Yeah.
You don't ever have to take more if you don't want to. You could swap a couple out. You could get some extras for bigger games.
Yeah. There's monsters in the game that you use as well. So there might be adversaries, or you might have them in your cores and they battle for you. So there's ways around stuff.
But for the people out there that are doing the games for the models, these are 4 completely different things.
Yes.
And you can devote a lot of energy and time to getting their paint jobs the way you want them to be.
Yeah.
Do like a show thing for them and gloss them up and all that, and then play the game with them like as a thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
For even people who just like a model to paint. If you're just a painter, you don't play.
Yeah. Just
so
get
much
one of
character
those.
detail. Yeah, there'd be something there that someone would want to paint for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Coalition of Thenion.
Eldfall Chronicles. And
So
they're for me. They're mine.
So that's the first of the 4 that we've
Yes.
had a look at. And stick around, wait for our next video, because we're going to have a look at the Hellion Legion.
And these are the ones that you are going? Or are they...
League. Hellion League.
Yeah.
Hellion League, sorry.
You were going to be these guys, right?
I like them. They were not... when I first saw the campaign, it was the Sand Kingdoms that looked really
That's
cool.
right. Yes,
But
okay.
after reading a little bit about the Hellion League, they are nice.
Oh, you changed your mind, did you?
No. I can have both. But that's what we're going to be looking at next, Tarron. So have a look at those models that I put together.
All right.
Thank
good.
you. See you later.
Bye, guys.